Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. And how do you do? Happy Monday, my sweethearts. How are you guys doing today? Another beautiful day. I hope your day is going well so far. Mine is definitely going well so far. I'm even having like a voice breakdown, as you can hear. But anyway, that's life. Topic for today: why do we keep making the same mistakes? Why do you keep making the same mistakes? That's a question that many of us don't ask ourselves, and that's why we find ourselves in the same cycle, in the same place. It's like you do it and you get stuck, and you do it, that cycle doesn't revert to go somewhere else or somewhere better. We just find ourselves on the same spot. Why do we keep on finding ourselves in the same spot? Sometimes it's because of fear of the unknown. We are so scared of trying something different from what we are used to. We keep on doing the same thing, using the same method, and we expect a different result. Scotch, that's wisdom. We keep using the same process to sort out the same issue, and we expect a different result, even though we failed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. We keep on doing it over and over again. What should you do so that you don't find yourself in the same cycle? Number one, accept that you have another option. No matter how long that option is, no matter how distant you feel from that option, it is still a second option, and you can be able to take that option, even though we are scared of taking it because we feel maybe it's not meant for us. Maybe it's not going to work for us. It is still another option. It is an option that you can actually take. Many people are in those kind of relationships where you feel, we use this analogy like I'm staying for the kids, or I'm waiting for the kids to get to a certain age, and that is when I can make my decision. So most of those relationships I'm talking about are the abusive ones. So you find this person is going through this abuse over and over and over again, and they get advice from people, and they hear these people, but they don't hear them. They can hear what the people are saying, but they can't hear them. Basically, they're not listening. Because I can hear you, but if I'm not listening, it's worthless. Whatever you are telling me, it's really worthless. So you find people like that are stuck in that situation because, one, they fear that if I live here, my children are going to suffer. If I leave this relationship, I'm not going to find another relationship because I come with a lot of baggage with me. If I leave this relationship, I cannot survive because of what the society is going to say about me. If I leave this relationship, I'm going to really struggle to actually maintain or take care of myself and take care of other people. You have these questions that you keep on asking yourself. You as an outsider out of this relationship, you can actually see what's happening, and you keep on telling this person, you're going to be fine. But what you need to realize, it's not just about you telling them they're going to be fine. They have to make that decision of how are they going to be fine. They have to realize that no matter what they do, if they don't come out of that situation, or if they don't push themselves to come out of that situation, they will always remain in that same vicious circle. They will always be going round. It's going to be abuse. And if it's somebody who's a narcissist, they abuse you and then they gaslight you. They make you feel good. They love bomb you. So it's the same cycle over and over. Your kids will grow, and they will even leave you in that situation. Because what many of these people always forget, that the kids actually see what is happening, but because they are not the adults, they are not the decision makers. They cannot make the decision by letting you know, oh, actually, yes, it is okay for you to make that decision you're about to make. It is okay for you to actually leave. Yes, it's not going to be easy, because there's nothing that is easy in this world, because anything that you think is easy goes away easy as well. Just the way it came easy, it will go away easy. So if you're in that kind of situation, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to weigh your options. How do you weigh your options? One, you have to realize that there is nobody who can help you apart from yourself. We tend to avoid this, and that's why we get stuck in the same place. We always look outside for support. We always look outside for reason. We always look outside for that something to hang on. There is nothing that you're looking for outside there that can actually help you. You are the only thing that can actually help you from that situation. You're the only person who can come out of that vicious circle. Why am I saying you're the only person? Because you're the only person who's wearing that shoe. You know where that shoe pinches. Everybody else can come out with advices, because as human beings, we all have experience of everything, even if we've never experienced it. We always have an opinion about a situation. We always have an opinion about things that are happening in the world. Even if we've never experienced them, we still have an opinion about them. And some of us get really annoyed if you don't follow what we believe, that is the right thing. You don't have to follow it. You can listen to as many advice as possible, but it is you. You are the only person who can make that one step. How do you make that one step? Be content in yourself. Be confident in yourself. Don't expect that change is going to make a big difference immediately. Oh, I got that one. Don't expect that change is going to make a difference immediately. It never makes a difference immediately. It normally takes a little bit of time. And that is when you need something called patience. If you've made a decision to take that one step, pardon me. If you made that decision of making that one step, of coming out of that situation, just be patient with yourself. Give yourself a chance to accept this new situation, because just as the way you are so scared, you are so terrified, of what is currently happening, your body needs to adjust. Your body is also scared. Your body is also not sure of exactly what's happening. Give yourself time and give yourself a chance to be able to adjust in this situation. Many of us don't give ourselves time to adjust. We don't give ourselves time to actually get to, whoa, that's a bit fast. We don't give ourselves a chance to do anything in regards to this new situation. And that's why we find ourselves going back to the same easier thing. Why? Because we've gone to this new situation maybe for maybe 2 days or 3 days, and now we've actually realized, one second guys, we've actually realized that it's actually not that easy. It's actually very difficult. But now, because we've realized it's so difficult, we want to go back to our comfort zone. We want to go back to that one thing that brings us comfort. You know, that thing you don't have to sweat doing. You know, that thing that you just go and slide in and it goes. Even though it's so painful, it's still pinching. It's so painful, but it is comfortable, even though it is painful. Many of us give up after we've decided to not do the same thing over and over, make that same mistake over and over. We have that urge to go and try back. Can I go back there? It was better there. I was suffering, but at least I had a roof on my head. I was suffering, but at least my kids could eat. The moment you go back there, it's going to be double. The pain is going to be double. Yes? The pain doubles because you suffer from the first injury, and then you thought you healed yourself, and then you go back again for the second time. So now the pain is not once, it's twice. If somebody used to just slap you, they now slap you, they kick you, and they emotionally abuse you as well. So not only do you get the physical abuse, now you also get the emotional abuse. Yes, because they've got power over you, and they know there is nothing you can do to come out of that situation. They believe they are the conquerors, the emperors, and the champions. Yeah, they believe whatever they tell you, you have to do, because you've gone and you've come back. Yes, so they still have that grandiose in them, and that's why you see so many people who go through abuse. They actually, let's try a different way today, they actually feel worthless after a period of time. They feel they don't have any self-esteem. It's because they've gone back, and when you've gone back, you normally come and add additional other things that you did not live with, because now you resent yourself, and because you resent yourself that much, you add more issues into you. Okay, so now we want to talk about how we are coming out of these situations. We are not going to do the same mistakes again. How do you work that out? How do you move away from that and be able? Confidence, number one. Self-love, number two. You need to be courageous. You need to tell yourself you are not going back no matter what. Yes, no matter how difficult it is on this other end, you are not going back. Because if you really want to live, you'll have to realize you've actually gone back to zero. You are at ground zero. And because you've gone back to ground zero, you have nothing. So you have to build everything from scratch. That means you have to start building your foundation. And for you to build your foundation, you need patience, because you have to buy everything that you need for your foundation. Many people come out of these kind of situations with nothing at all. You start from scratch. Yeah, you get in a house, it's completely empty, and you're looking and you're thinking, whoa. When you say hello, there's that echo saying hello, hello, hello. And you already feel sorry for yourself and think that, how long will I stay in this empty house? One thing you should remember is this. It is better for you to be in that empty house that is talking back to you. When you say hello, it says hello back to you. But you have something called peace of mind. Peace of mind is you waking up each and every morning and being content with yourself. Being happy that you've actually seen the day. Being happy that your children, your great-great-grandchildren are going to have a legacy to look at. Because remember, you're not doing this just for yourself. You're leaving a legacy. And not only those of all your generation will look at you and admire your strength, admire your courage. Even the people who are currently around now are going to be encouraged by you. And they're going to be like, whoa, she actually did that? Do you realize nobody has ever done that? It's such a flex. I call it a flex. It's a good thing, because the amount of encouragement you're going to get, by the way, this encouragement you're not going to get immediately. First of all, people have to resent you. People have to say the whole pathetic things about you. Only a small portion of people are going to understand, and that small portion of people are the people who've already experienced what you have experienced. They have a slight idea of what you're going through. Yes, but majority of those people, these people I'm talking about, it's just about like 5%. Yeah, the 95% are going to resent you. They're going to try and make you feel like the most worthless person in this world. They'll try and detest you. They will try and make you feel as you are the smallest thing in this world. That is normal. That is how human beings react, because it's a change for them. They are used to seeing you in that situation. But because you've dared challenged them, and now you want to bring a different version, they struggle. Because that change is not only for you, it's also for them, the viewers. So the viewers are just complaining because now they have to make a change as well. They have to make a change of their own viewing. So because you've interrupted their view, they have to complain. And that's why you see so many people who come out of difficult situation, they always get so much resentment rather than appraisal. Yes? And that is okay. The thing is, you should focus on that 5% of those people who are praising you, encouraging you. Stop focusing on the 95%. And this is the other thing. Many people just focus on the 95%. We focus so much on the 95%. That's the full negativity, yes? To an extent, we forget about ourselves, and that's why we go back. We go back because you've now weighed the majority. Majority has won. The majority has spoken. You have to remember, this majority, none of them comes to your aid. This majority, the moment you come back to that comfortable version of them, they will go back with their lives. Who is stuck there? You. So, sweetheart, that small percentage that is actually encouraging you, that is what you need to hold on to. That small percentage that is really wearing you, pushing you so that you can continue. That is the reason. That's the voice of reason you need to listen to. These are the people, they will adjust. That's how the world is. No matter what happens, it adjusts. Remember more than 18 months ago when we had COVID, yes? Didn't the world adjust? Eventually, after not being sure, we complained about everything. We were not sure about what's happening, but didn't we adjust? Now we live with COVID. People get COVID and life goes on. They have like a week or 2 weeks off. Some even just continue with their life as if nothing happens, and life goes on. So this is the thing I'm going to leave you with, my sweetheart. If you find yourself in that situation where you're doing the same mistake over and over, one, I want you to step back. Step back and look at that situation as if it's not yours, as if it is. You know the way we always have opinions about everybody else? Now I want you to step back and look at yours. And when you step back and look at yours, you will have an opinion about that. Yeah, it's almost just like looking at yourself in the mirror, and you look at yourself and you find every little thing that you do not like in yourself. When your own image, when you look at your image, you're like, oh, my nose is so big. Oh, my eyes actually squinted. Oh, I don't like this spot here. You see the way you criticize yourself when you look at yourself like that? Take that situation. Yes, look at it as if you're looking at in the mirror. And I want you to criticize it just the way you will criticize yourself. Find all the bad things, not the good things. Find all the bad things about that situation. Then after you found all the bad things about that situation, now each and every bad thing that you found out about that situation, I want you to think of a good thing that you can do for that bad thing to become good. By the time you go through this list that you've put together, you won't be in that same situation. You won't be in that same situation because you will have found a solution for each and every issue that you're going through. It's not going to be easy. Who said anything is easy in this world? It's going to be difficult. There's going to be a lot of tears. There's going to be a lot of resentment. There's going to be a lot of harsh words coming out. But that is okay. Yes, every battle, has a champion at the end of it, and that champion is going to be you. So let's try our best. Let's try our best and go through this mistake that we keep on doing. You've been doing it over and over and over. Now we are at the end of the year and you are still in that same situation. Maybe it's a business that you've actually taken on. You've been doing it for the whole of this year and you're not getting any returns. You're not getting nothing. And you're wondering, why am I even still here? Put it in front of you. Write down all the things that you're failing at it and now find solutions for them. And the moment you find solution for them, that's a bonus for you, because what you've actually done is it's the same situation, but you've actually done a different thing about it. You found a different process, and what did you decide to do? You decided to make it better by using a different way. If you try that, hopefully things are going to be better for you. Lastly, before I go, please don't rush those processes. Don't rush your criticism. Don't rush making that change. take your time, because remember, this is your life. You're the person who's writing this script. Nobody else is writing this script but you. So take your time. Let people scream, shout. You know, like sometimes when you're driving and there is a speed limit and everybody behind you, you're driving as per the speed limit, everybody behind you is honking and hooting, and they pass you, they swear, they swerve. You should not be bothered about all that outside noise, because at the end of the day, you are doing the right thing for you. Yes, because if I'm not driving at the right speed, yes, I am going to get a ticket. I'm going to get points in my driving license. I am the one who's getting them, not these people who are honking, asking me to step on the gas. Them, they're not going to get nothing, because they are not the one who are actually holding the side. They're not in control. So you have to remember with this one thing: you have control over your life. It is you to make the decisions you want. It is you to take time, and you are responsible for the outcome, no matter how good, no matter how bad it is. What I urge you to do is just come out of your situation, look at it as if it is somebody else's situation, and try and come up with positive outcomes out of all the negative things that you are seeing in it. I hope and pray for you that you find strength to be able to go through this situation and come out of it, so that you are not in that same vicious cycle over and over again. I know you're going to do it, because you can. The fact that you just even sat down and found out that you are actually doing something over and over, that on its own is a big flex. That on its own is a big step, sweetheart. So if you can do that, that means you can be able to sort it out. As usual, I love you so much, but you know something? God loves you more. So I will see you again tomorrow, the same time, or later. Yes? So for now, take care of yourself. I hope you're going to have a lovely day. I hope you're going to actually believe in yourself, because I believe in you. I hope you're going to believe in yourself, and you're going to make all those necessary changes. Yes? So for now, auf Wiedersehen, my lovely. Thank you for joining. Tschüss, koheri, au revoir, vavaboom, Riti. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.